Before we get started, I just want to say thank you. Been able to build this setup because of you guys for the past 2 years, and it's at a point now where I think it looks incredible. So I'm gonna go ahead and share it with you guys. Yo, what's up guys? This here is my streaming and editing setup. So without further ado, let me show you guys around. First off, we're gonna go ahead and start on the left side of the desk. Here's my streaming PC. Recently with my stream revamp, we were able to move the PC on top of the desk. Inside this PC, we have a i5-8400 with a GTX 1060 and 16 gigabytes of RAM. Great streaming PC. It works perfectly for all my streaming needs. And I would like to upgrade this someday. And oh yeah, not to forget, it also has a 1 terabyte solid state drive as well. Moving over here, we have my first ring light, which I use to cast light on my face. This is a perfect ring light. It's got a couple different modes that you can choose from, and you can adjust brightness and everything. And that's one of the main ring lights I use for my stream. Down here, we also have my tripod. Usually I would have my camera sitting here, but we're actually using that camera to film today's video. These are just the power cable and the video cable. But here's the tripod. It works perfectly. I've had the tripod for almost a year and a half. Got it off Amazon for roughly $8, and it works very, very well. Down here, let's take a look at these drawers. I don't really use these drawers for much, but up here, we got kind of my essentials. We got my drone, microphones, camera equipment, tripods, filters, all these special extra cables that I use, especially when I'm on the go if I'm filming a really cool scenic location. Down here, we kind of have like extra miscellaneous junk, extra cables, extra user manuals, extra lens covers, lens hoods, USB sticks, you name it, I probably have it in there. Moving on, we have my chair. This is a very simple ergonomical chair. It works perfectly fine. It gets all my needs done, and it's very supportive, and it definitely keeps me, prevents back pain and all that. Moving on to the desk itself, I'm rocking the Gutsy Aiden Low Collaboration Mousepad. This is, you can't buy it anymore, but I still have a copy of it. Here's the Warmier, however you pronounce it, K66 keyboard. I've been using this keyboard for actually almost 2 years now whenever I started first streaming. Back here, we have the mouse that I use for my streaming PC. And here, this is for my gaming PC. We have the Model O Glorious mouse. It works perfectly. It is extremely light, and it covers all my gaming needs. Back here, we have the Stream Deck, which I use to mute my audio, switch my scenes, and lastly, run ads on my stream. Back here in the back, for the video editing process, we also have 2 sets of speakers, which I use to play back all of my photos and videos when I'm done editing them. Over here, we have the Rode Pod mic, which I have linked to the Scarlett Solo mixer back behind my PC. This is also just a Blue Compass arm, which you can buy on Amazon as well. And just a heads up, all the links for everything on this desk will be left down below in the video description. Moving on to the main PC, we're rocking a Ryzen 5 2600, and alongside that, we have an RTX 2060 with 16 gigabytes of RAM. I have a lot of storage in my main computer since this is where I do most of the video rendering. And since I have so much storage, that's mainly because most of my videos are filmed in 4K with my drone. Moving on, I get a lot of questions about this clock right here. You can pick up this clock on Amazon or just click the link down below in the video description. You can set it to whatever time you want. It also can show temperature, and it can also show the current date. Moving over here to my shelf, these are kind of G Fuel cans, which I've collected over the past couple, I would say months, kind of years. These are personally my favorite. I used to have a tower here, but I did end up losing a couple. This is my G Fuel Twitch shaker cup, which I love, but one day I broke it, and it doesn't hold water anymore, which kind of sucks because I paid a lot of money for it. Back here, I don't know why I have this here, but this is the first video game I ever played, Need for Speed Rivals on PS4 back in 2015. I also have some Star Wars Funko Pops. I'm a big Star Wars fan. As you can see, R2-D2 is over there as well, with another Funko Pop behind there. I also have some fake vines, just make it look a little more cool, not as plain as just a white shelf. Moving down to the lighting situation, I have an outlet strip, which provides power to these 3 floodlights, which is what you guys see on the stream. Very great floodlights. Are very bright. You can switch them to any color in the world that you can think of. And also, last but not least, we also have the Govee light bar as well. This is one of my favorite recent additions here on the setup. It gets the job done. It looks very beautiful on stream. You can also customize that to any color you want. Last but not least, let's go ahead and talk about the monitors and the last light situation. Here we have a 24-inch 60 Hz monitor, which I use to display my OBS, my stream, my activity feed, and all the information I use while I'm live. Down here we have the most recent addition to the setup. This is the monitor I actually purchased in the revamp of my setup. This is an AOC 144 Hz G-Sync monitor. And last but not least, we have the 27-inch 60 Hz portrait monitor, which I use for my Discord, Spotify, and stream chat. And last but not least, we have the final ring light here. This is just a very small ring light, which I use to add just a little more light here on my face. And as you guys can clearly see, it definitely adds a lot of light. Cable management situation is as best as I possibly could get it. This is also the new monitor mount we got for these two monitors here. And I kind of route all my cables to this PC and route all the other cables to my second PC. All the extra power cables go down below the desk where I have a power strip mounted down there so that I can plug in and get power for all of my devices here. Oh, and last but not least, this is where my microphone is linked up to. This is the Scarlett Solo mixer, incredible mixer. It's been working very, very well for me for the past year and a half. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the new setup. I was able to revamp this over the last weekend and I love the way it works. It feels a lot more productive for all my workflow and my video editing. So expect very high quality videos here in the future. And as always, if you guys forgot to subscribe and like the video, make sure you guys go do so right now.